Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to clean up the fuzz and take it out to do some vlogging. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, for me to go out to do some logging, we need to get the front bumper back on, the grille and the panels underneath the lights. So they are in the back of the car. We'll put them on, get the car out and give it a quick wash. It's pretty bad. So I'm going to unbox my pressure washer I've had for 2 or 3 weeks now. Haven't done yet. Got a few things going on at the moment, so try not to look at that or that. See, put front bumper in here, so we'll get that out. Alright guys, so I've started the car up a few times since changing everything around and there are no leaks, so that's why the bumper's going back on as well. So everything should be right down here for the boost solenoid. Fingers crossed. Let's get it on. Great. I don't know where I put the hardware to mount the front bumper on. I'll have to find something. Most of them are zip ties. Zip tie. Zip tie. Oh yeah, zip ties. I was thinking the Skyline front bumper. So we've only got 2 clips, this one and one underneath, that holds up the line that goes across as well. You've probably seen that hanging down. Alrighty, found the hardware. So we go here and out there, and then here. Alright guys, front end is back on. Just need to put some clamps on here, tighten these guys up too, then back it out and give it a quick wash. Alright, the clamps are on. I believe I got them on, even though it's not on that section there. Just got this one to do up, so when this goes down, I'll hold the bonnet up and just nip up that one with that fella. And we'll back her out, give it a quick wash. Alright guys, got the pressure washer together. Hose is leaking a little bit. Right, just gonna give it a quick wash, or even just a rinse off. So it looks okay. This is a freaking long wand. It's 3 parts, so I'm guessing you can just take out the middle section. Just have the nozzle on there, which I'll probably end up doing. So I'll let you know how I go. Alright guys, just gave it a bit of a squirt. This looks pretty good. So where it is now, I could reach the whole car with the length of the hose. I think it's like 8 meters, maybe. But yeah, I can get from this side all the way around to the back, and then this side, get around to that corner. Could even do the wheel. So I'm pretty happy with that. Whereas the other one I was using, my parents' one, I had to keep moving it around. So I think it only had like a 5 meter hose. But anyway, just gave it a bit of a squirt. Did a bit more on the bonnet. So it's still dirty. Not too fast. Not really going anywhere with it just yet. So let's get out for a bit of logging.
3 days later.
We are back in the Forester. It's night time. Got the laptop. So we're going to be doing some boost tuning. Now, I think last time I was playing around with the target boost. Now, I actually did Wastegate duty cycle. So I dropped it down to 10%. So bare minimum. So I want to see what the turbos make at the bare minimum. If I've calculated correctly, minimum I believe is 21, something like that. Anyway, I'll get everything ready and we'll head out. Probably won't record doing the testing, but we'll talk about it after. So I just started up, which is good, but I forgot to flash in the one where I changed the Wastegate duty cycle down to 10%. So I'll flash that in and then we'll get started. Alright guys, so got up to 15.5 with Wastegate duty cycle at 10.2, hit a max of 11. So I'll actually go into, I don't remember what it's called, Mega Log Viewer HD, and have a look at the pulls that I did. That 15.5 was the GT35 wastegate was open. Alright guys, so we're on the boost tab up here. I'm not doing a screen recording. White one here is manifold relative pressure, so what we see on the gauge. So what did I just do? Anyways, there we go. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 10. So this is, that is my wastegate spring. We're at 10.2 duty cycle, and then drops off because we have crossed over our target. We're trying to maintain it, and she gets away. 13, 15.5. So the GT35 wastegate is a 5.5 spring, PSI spring, and it holds at 15.24. But I was the wuss that let off the throttle. RPM was still going up. So we got up to 6.1 or 6.2. Injected duty cycle at 62%. I really need to get another gauge so I can link into this, but it's, I don't know if it's reading right or not, but if so, we're pretty lean. Maybe we should be at 12s. So I'll play a little bit more with boost. Let's see if it can come on a bit earlier. I'm happy with 15.5 so far. Sorry, I'll stop that up. Alright, so this white one, this is the minimum I can do. Like, wastegate duty cycle is at 0. It was at 10, then it was at 0. So this is the minimum that the turbos can do. So we need to raise up the target. As you can see, we're pretty close here. Like I said, it's the minimum, so we might be able to get that to come on quicker. But 15.53 is the minimum that the turbos can do. like at full noise. So, or at Wastegate at 0% duty cycle. So, you'd start to drop off just a little bit, but that's okay. So we need to change our targets. So we'll see at 4,000 and 50%, we're at 15.3. So we can't go below that. Alright, so playing around with the wastegate, duty cycle, and the boost. So I want it to come on a lot quicker. And around 4,000, that's where it spools up to a minimum boost. So you can see it. This white one here is the boost. It slowly creeps up to 4,000 RPM, and it holds it. So we're going to see if we can come on a bit quicker. As you can see, our target is above that, then it goes below it. So hopefully we've evened that out a bit. So hopefully it comes on quicker and holds it for longer. So that's just been done, been reflashed. So go out for another drive. Alright guys, the run I just did had 100% throttle. As you can see, we still had lag. I did have the wastegate duty cycle up there, but didn't have it far enough through the table. It started dropping off. So by the time we got up to our minimum, we're at 16.5 now. It's actually had 100% throttle in this one, so I've got to make sure that I do 100% throttle. Yeah, let's go. Duty cycle dropped off to 0. We're at 16.8 at our peak, and then it drops off a bit. So I've gone all the way up to 4100. Let's go duty cycle at 100. Let's see how we go with that. So see where it comes on quick, and then we can start playing around with the table. But yeah, that's closed, that's open, so we should be fine. Alrighty guys, I'm back in the backyard, and just close the gates. Walked around the front of the fires, and the bonnet wasn't latched down. That could have been bad. Yeah, so I just came back from my last run. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I haven't checked the logs yet, so I'll do that and come back soon. Alrighty guys, just looking at the last log, and I'm running a bit lean, which is not good. We don't want that. So that might also be why boost isn't really coming on as quick as I thought it used to come on. So as you can see here, look, 12.88 is the target. We're at 16. We are super lean. No more driving tonight until we figure that out. Like, at 86% throttle, 12.2 target for fuel, and it's at 15.6. Too much air, not enough. Let's check my injectors. Injector duty cycle, I think up to 69%. What could be the problem? Anyway, currently sitting at 16 psi at 4,300 RPM. Doesn't seem right. Seems too high the RPM for this compound system. I'm starting to make positive pressure at under 2000. I don't know. I really can't remember what it was like on single. Let me know. Really help me out. I'm just going to work out this fueling problem. It does seem like the injectors aren't working as hard. Like, 80 to 90% throttle. Telling it 70%. Huh. Maybe it's something mechanical, like I've got an exhaust leak. I don't know. Check it out another day. But yeah, let me know how you go about tuning your boost and Wastegate duty cycle and whatnot. I really appreciate it. That being said, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with this tuning and my little projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.